most often than not, you will come across people who feel that they are not doing what they want to, and ultimately that is going to affect how they are doing it,
Yes, of course.
right? So even if you're doing the most minuscule thing, or even if you're doing the most minuscule of activities, you should do it 100% and really have fun while doing it, because that's the only thing that you have at that moment to do.
Yes, and I would like to.
Right? If you have lost the habit of not putting 100% into something, right, you will not be able to put 100% even into your passion,
Yeah, sure.
because you're out of habit, and it takes a very long time to build a habit,
Yeah,
right? A positive habit. So therefore, I always say, and I always say to people that I know and younger people and anyone who asks, right? I always tell them that no matter what you are doing, it it's irrelevant, right? What matters is how you are doing. How?
yeah.
That is what matters. Whether you're enjoying it or not. See, enjoying something is. Welcome back, Raj.
Yeah. Thank you.
You you were having trouble signing in.
What? Sorry.
I said, yes, I said you were having trouble signing in, right?
Yeah, I troubled that. That's why I took time.
Yes, yes. I was expecting you to already be there in the meeting before I joined. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You to take complete command of the session. I would like you to take the session as I would like you to direct the flow of the session. Right?
Yeah,
It's
but I forgot what was the session notes.
your your own solar system.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
before that, there are two extempore topics that you have in the session. The first one is, are you a procrastinator? Right? Why or why not? Okay, that's one. And you can choose the other one. What would you undertake if you had 100% guarantee of success?
Okay.
You can choose either
So
one of them.
the second one is here. It depends
Okay,
upon like it clearly asking what is your hobby or the best hobby
right,
that you have till now. Or I can
right.
also term it like what is the thing that you think that it is my life. So
Okay,
it's always a cricket.
okay,
It's always been cricket. Yeah.
mhm,
And I started playing cricket at the age of 6 maybe with my
right.
seniors in the field. So that was the time I had formed the dream that I want to become cricketer. And that time I used to say like I don't know the exact year, maybe 99 or 2000. And
Okay.
but that time I used to say that I want to become a cricketer like Kapil Dev. and, and that changed. Like later it changed to Sachin Tendulkar, then Virender Sehwag. It kept changing, and at a time I realized that okay, this is something that I will never get the opportunity. I cannot
Right.
be a cricketer at all.
Okay. So how did it feel when your dream was broken completely, was shattered completely, when Sachin Tendulkar retired from cricket?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it feels sad, and like I have been thinking all this my life that what if I had got the opportunity? Maybe I had been able to prove myself. I had been
Right.
able to put my 100% there. Because when I got to know that okay, there is something that I will never be able to uh, pursue. So I have to focus on my studies. And when I was not able to do good in studies, I used to
Mhm.
think that okay, had I been uh, had I been playing or had I got the opportunity, I might have been putting all my efforts and I might have achieved something. So it's
Right.
all about your feeling. Like we say that don't go after whether you are able to do something or not. Just
Mhm.
follow your inner voice. like
Right.
your interest,
Mhm.
because there you will be able to put your 100%, and once you
Right.
give the time, you can decide after 3 or 4 years. Because
Mhm.
maybe in case of cricket or singing or acting, if you are spending at least 3 to 4 years, you will be able to
Mhm.
understand your true potential. It's not
Right.
like the other thing where you can get true picture just after a year. Like if
Right.
I have to prepare for any government jobs or for engineering, after one
Mhm.
year I will be able to uh, say, or I will be able to realize that okay, this is the field I have the potential, or this is the field I do not.
Right. Right. That's so true. And I also personally feel that it does not matter what you are doing, but how you are doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah. That's what gives you true satisfaction. And most often than not, you will come across people who feel that they are not doing what they want to. And ultimately, that is going to affect how they are doing it,
Yes, of course.
right? So, even if you're doing the most minuscule thing, or even if you're doing the most minuscule of activities, you should do it 100% and really have fun while doing it, because that's the only thing that you have at that moment to do.
Yes, and I would like to add another thing there,
Sure.
that when I decided that
Mhm.
okay, spoken English is something that I can work on, and I can
Right,
run a coaching center maybe along with the other subjects that I'm
right,
teaching, and it will be a good career for me. So
right.
when I decided this, the one thing that I think of, or
Mhm.
sorry, one thing that I thought of was whether I will be able to enjoy it or not,
Right,
whether it will give me satisfaction no matter what I'm earning, but it should give me satisfaction. That is first.
right,
Of course, the money is important for living, for survival, but
right.
that much you can make. I mean, if somebody has been habituated to living a certain kind of life, then a
Right.
certain amount of money would always be in their mind that okay, this is going to be enough for me to survive. But apart from that,
Right.
whether I would be able to enjoy myself,
Mhm.
and then whether I will have the opportunity to grow ahead in that career or
Mhm.
whatever it is. So that was the thing that I thought of.
Right.
And I decided that yes, this is the
Mhm.
thing that I can enjoy. This is the thing where I can put my 100%. I
Mhm.
would not be thinking that, okay,
Right.
had I done other things, I would have been doing much better. So this thought should not come
Right.
ever in my mind while I am in the process of reaching my goal.
Absolutely. See, there are things, they have their own time. They have their own
Yeah.
time. Could be later on at some other stage. Could be you come across cricket once again. Could be you come across your passion once again, right? And could be
Yeah.
you get an opportunity to pursue it once again. You never know. Everything is possible and anything is possible,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
But
Yeah.
till that stage, till you reach that stage, right? If you have lost the habit of not putting 100% into something, right, you will not be able to put 100% even into your passion,
Yeah. Sure.
because you're out of habit, and it takes a very long time to build a habit,
Yeah.
right, a positive habit. So therefore I always say, and I always say to people that I know and younger people and anyone who asks, right, I always tell them that no matter what you are doing, it it's irrelevant, right? What matters is how you are doing. How?
Yeah.
That is what matters. Whether you're enjoying it or not. See, enjoying something is relative. Today you might
Right.
enjoy something, tomorrow you might not enjoy it,
Right.
right? For example, let's say that you like coffee, you love coffee, you really enjoy having coffee, and I give you coffee every 5 minutes. You'll stop enjoying it after some time,
Sure.
right? So, therefore, when we say that we should do something that we enjoy, things that we enjoy, they keep changing,
Right.
right? So, therefore, we need to focus more on doing how we do things and not what we are doing.
Right.
Okay, great, excellent. That was really well talked about. And also, I noticed that you are correcting yourself. Very good. Yes, you made a mistake, a slight
Right.
mistake when you said think, and then you corrected yourself and said thought. That's very good. Excellent. And that's the way of learning English, and that's the way of speaking English. If you get too conscious of making a mistake, you will not be able to speak.
Right.
Okay, go ahead and make that mistake, but do not repeat the mistake.
Right.
Making a mistake could be a slip of tongue. Making only one mistake could be a slip of the tongue, right? However, repeating that mistake means that you have a slight issue there. You have a slight misconception of the concept of the concept.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so just go ahead and correct yourself, and that's very good, well spoken. And what I see today is that there is a lot of fluency also. You are showing great fluency while speaking, and you are not using much fillers as you used to earlier. And today you are going with the flow, and seem to be really relaxed and cool and calm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Great for
really
me.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very good for you. In fact, I am very happy to see you like this.
Thank
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So keep it up this way. Okay. Never let anyone dictate your level of confidence. You be the person to define your level of confidence. Okay.
you. Yeah. Sure.
Right. I'm so sorry about my throat.
It's all.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so your session is all about having your own solar system. So what if you could have your own solar system? What would you do?
By solar system, I here it is meaning that my own world.
Yeah, your own world, your own sun, and your own moon, and you have your own earth, you have Venus also. Yeah.
And I have always thought about these things. Like if I had my way, what kind of society or what kind of world
Oh,
I would
yeah.
have loved. And
Okay.
whenever I think this way, I only feel that the like in Hindi we say Ram Rajya. So
Right.
everything should be correct. There should be no corrupt people,
Hmm.
and everyone should be amiable and friendly to each other, and
Right.
everyone should be enjoying their life in such a way that the meaning of life itself becomes relevant to each one of us.
Right. Mhm. Right. And one person's enjoyment should not infringe the rights of another person, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And that is one of the biggest flaws in our society these days, that our enjoyment always infringes someone's enjoyment as well. Right.
Yes.
And that's where the clash starts. That's where the clash actually starts. Okay. Yeah. One question I was going through. hmm, I was going through these YouTube videos the other day, and I came across a term known as gender fluidity. Have you heard of that term?
Sorry. uh, Femin.
Gender fluidity. Yeah, gender fluidity.
I haven't come across this word,
You haven't come
and
across
I
this
can't understand the second one. Fluidity.
term. Gender. The first one is gender. The
Yeah.
second one is fluidity.
Okay.
Fluidity means an easy flow.
Yeah. Of course.
For example, our conversation is very fluid. So that means
Yeah.
it is going very easily. Okay, there's
Right.
no interruption. Okay. And what we mean by gender fluidity is that these days, if you notice, and I don't know whether you've seen videos about it or not, that there are many people, there are many males who feel like females, and they say, okay, we are women from today, right? And there are many women who feel like men, and they say, okay, we are men from today, and they put on the characteristics of men and women, and yes, the clothes and everything, and the way they conduct themselves, everything is of the other gender. So what do you think about that, guys? What is
I
your
mean,
point of
it is completely okay for a person to think. If someone is thinking from within
view?
that yes, he should behave like this, he should dress like this. So he or she, whatever, whoever